Hello and welcome to the Village Green for the Football New South Wales League One men's match of the round between UNSW FC and Newcastle Jets. These two sides are pretty familiar with each other, having fought for promotion to League One in 2023, and their most recent meeting had plenty of feeling in it. Hello and welcome to the Village Green for the Football New South Wales League One men's match of the round between UNSW FC and Newcastle Jets. These two sides are pretty familiar with each other, having fought for promotion to League One in 2023. And their most recent meeting had plenty of action and plenty of feeling in it. My name is Justin Smith. You might be familiar with that name, as I'm the League One reporter / writer / guru, apparently. And so let's take you through the lineups for tonight's game, starting with the hosts. Goalkeeper is Charles Samashonga in the number 1 kit. Number 3 is Emilio Vinci. 4, Richard Blanco. 5, Claudio Fabiano. 7, Thomas Quilligan. 11, Jack Fulton. 13, Sean Woods. 14, Mitchell Madison. 15, Corby Fowler. 18, Connor Quilligan. And 20, Liam Wood. For our visitors, we'll see if we can get through them before the game starts. In goal is number 30, Oscar Archbold. Number 3 is Kyle McSeveny. Number 5 is Kiri James. Number 6 is Angus Muddle. Number 7 is Yanni Rafti. Number 9 is Xavier Bertoncello. 11, Oliver Cockle. 14, Luca West. 17, Ethan DeBono. 18, Mackie Butner. And 35, William Eek. Just about ready, and Jake Rose gets us started in the middle as referee. As the Jets work the ball forward via long ball. And plenty of the ball spending plenty of time up in the air in the early exchanges. Now we have the Jets working the ball down the right. Through Cockle, who gets to the byline and it goes out for a goal kick. The last meeting between these two took place back in round 3, which saw UNSW triumph on that occasion 3-1. In fact, they've made quite the pattern of winning away from home against the Jets. As Jets take a throw in and they work the ball down that far side. And as we see both sides contesting for possession in midfield. As we go through, Yanni Rafti outright plays it central for Luca West to pick up the ball, and they work it out left this time. We have Kiri James in the left back position, and UNSW win the ball back. Early foul and a bit of a chance to settle down and calm it down a bit. Coming into this one, we've got UNSW, who are in second position on 33 points in a crowded top 4 pack, and Newcastle Jets sit a bit further behind in mid-table on 25 points. Luca West picks up the ball in midfield again and works it to his right back as they work it forward again. The Jets midfield getting plenty of touches in the early stages. As they work the ball forward. I believe that's Oliver Cockle on the far right side, who's made quite the impression in the early stages of his career with 6 goals, which is their equal best after 18 rounds. A clearance from UNSW and the play restarts. It's UNSW and Sean Woods working it inside from the right. That's a physical challenge. It's a breezy evening here. And yeah. As Richard Blanco restarts the play and they work it to the right to Liam Wood, who puts it forward in hope of finding Emilia Vinci, but he's beaten to the ball by the keeper and the Jets look to break forward. And it's out for Jets throw-in as they restart their play halfway in their half. Kiri James to take the throw-in. They work it, look to switch the play out to the right. And it's another Jets throw right in front of the dugouts. Speaking of the dugouts, we've got Damien Zane, who is quite long-time Jets coach, and his counterpart is Gabe Knowles from UNSW, another long-term coach in this division. As UNSW have the throw-in this time, and doing really well to hold up the play up front there. As you can see, plenty of physicality in that midfield at the moment. As it goes forward. Jets looking the more likely in these early stages as we tick past into the 7th minute. Out to Kiri James again on this left side. He plays it inside and it's a decent ball through for De Bono to break down the left to the byline, and his cross is claimed comfortably by the UNSW keeper. As we have the Jets again in possession, they're controlling the majority of it in the first 7 minutes or so. And we've got our first ball onto the Crowder for deflection. As we have Eunice 9 plays the ball. Vercincello that was with a ball through, which was cleared away, and the ball's quickly back into Jets possession as they put a ball out to the right again. We've got UNSW, probably the first time they've had their foot on the ball. In saying that, the ball goes out. There's commentary for you. A throw down the line is intercepted by the UNSW defense, and who have won the ball now, and Fabiano puts it forward. Through ball for Sean Woods on the right wing as he looks to take on his man. Cuts onto his left and the cross is cleared away. We have Thomas Quilligan on the ball there. Before that, his pass is intercepted. It's quite apparent from the early stages that Jets are looking to get the ball quickly forward. And they're doing well at it so far. UNSW working it down the right again to Sean Woods. And a ball through. Jets throwing on this near side. Stay what? And it's a UNSW throwing on this near side with Liam Wood to take it. UNSW work it across to the left and recycle possession here. Fabiano. Long surging ball to the left wing, which looks good, and they look to get the ball in from the left. And they did well to keep possession, and a ball to the byline, into the center. Quilligan puts it over from close range. When I say Quilligan, I mean Thomas Quilligan, not Connor Quilligan, who was on the same side. We have Jets with the short goal kick, and they and Jake Rose has spotted a foul on back play, and it's Jets free kick on that far side once again. We have Archibald on the ball, getting a fair amount of touches in the 10 minutes we've watched so far. Mix 70 out to Kerry James, inside to DeBono, we have UNSW breaking forward now, and it's an offside flag intervening in their attack. Archibald on the ball again to Mix 70. To James. And Fabiano does well to head the ball to a teammate further forward. Speaking of which, the students work the ball down the left. Inside. To Richard Blanco at the base of the midfield, who plays it back. Now we got Wood to Woods. Fabiano getting another touch on the ball. Who finds Quilligan, whose pass is intercepted by McSeveny. As the Jets have their turn in possession, working it down the right, the far side. And Rafty is brought down with a foul. Jets pick up the ball and pass is intercepted by Blanco, who plays it out to Woods down the right, who's looking to take on his man as he goes inside. And De Bono retreats to take the ball off him. West inside. They take it down the right. Rafty plays it through. And De Bono is denied by a great save from Samashonga. De Bono just getting his right-footed shot in at the back post. Denied by a sharp save. The Jets have won a corner on the left-hand side, and it's sent past the back post out for a goal kick. The goal kick is booted upfield towards the left, and a bit of head tennis before it's taken down by the Jets. As UNSW win the ball back and take it down the left. Lovely crossfield ball to Wood. Takes a touch, plays it forward to Woods. And back to Fabriano. To Woods again, who finds Quilligan inside. Back to Wood as they look to get their foot on the ball. Fabiano out left to Madison. Madison plays it back to Samushonga. And it's out for a throw in just past the halfway mark for UNSW. As Archbold gets his first touch in a few minutes. He plays it to McSeveny. To his centre back counterpart. And it's out for UNSW throw in the attacking half. Now these two sides have met at this, well, with UNSW having their home game on two other occasions, and they've both ended in draws. Jets yet to get the better of the students in the recent history. UNSW coming into this game on the back of a 10-game unbeaten run, which saw them last get the better of Dulwich Hill in dramatic circumstances last week. As the Jets did look threatening for a second there before a UNSW intervention. But back to that last UNSW game, they scored in the 93rd minute through substitute. Tonight, Jordan Morfites Jets working the ball forward. Rafty in particular looking dangerous as he finds De Bono to his left, and what a goal. What a finish from De Bono. He's looked threatening in these early stages, and his right foot, a curling shot with his right foot finds the top corner to put the Jets ahead. Which is a nice segue to their last game, the Jets' last game, where they took the lead twice against Blacktown Spartans, but couldn't quite get the job done on that occasion. That is De Bono's 7th goal of the season for 18 games, so certainly it's been in and out from the starting side so far. As we have Liam Wood and De Bono again down the left, certainly proving a headache as he plays the ball inside, and it's the second for the Jets. Yanni Rafty making it 2 with a powerful strike found in the back of the net. That's his 5th goal of the season. Jets certainly not struggling to find the back of the net so far this season. Both teams coming in having scored 35 goals in their 17 games. Somewhat unfamiliar territory for UNSW, who have been leading in most of their games recently, but now it's a test of character. As De Bono picks up the ball in an advanced position and wins a free kick for his side. Say this is about 25-30 yards out in the central position, so could provide a shot on goal here, and it certainly looks that way. Bertoncello to take, and it's just wide left. Samashonga launches the ball forward again from the goal kick. Jets just breaking forward down the left again. De Bono taking on his man, but Fabiano does well to intervene, and it's out for a corner. Angus Muddle to take it from this near left side. And swinging delivery. And it's headed away out for throw-in to UNSW. Jets winning the ball in an advanced position once again. And they win a throw-in just past the halfway point. And we have them working it out to this near side on the left. James into Eck. De Bono. Fabiano picks it up in defense. Wood plays it back to Fabiano. Out to Blanco on this right side. This recycled positions is Corby Fowler. Play it out left. And it's a chance, and it's a great save from Archibald. Archibald denying Jack Fulton, I believe, who's potentially hurt himself with his header lunging forward. And it's UNSW's turn to have a corner. The corner to the near post cleared away. They work it out left. Plenty of pressure applied by the Jets defense. So we have two UNSW players getting in each other's ways. And a strike from range, and it's saved onto the post again by Archibald. Great save down to his left to deny Blanco from long range. There's UNSW recycle possession. And Fabiano takes a no-nonsense approach, putting the ball forward. West. Out to that far side. And that's a comfortable claim for Samushonga. So we have an offside flag there. Jets taking their time to restart the game. The luxury of being 2-0 up, I guess. They played a long ball down the right, and it's a UNSW free kick. Of course, there's been other action to take place so far this weekend in the League One men's competition. Last night saw Dulwich Hill come up with a surprise victory over Blacktown Spartans at Blacktown Football Park to break their own winless run, which is stretched for weeks now. Jets win a free kick just to the right of the centre circle. They work the ball. Certainly, you would say they were on top of the midfield battle so far, the Jets, as they launch a ball forward, and UNSW do just about enough to claim it. So we have James again, working it back to McSeveny. He switches it, and it's intercepted briefly, but not enough to stop the attack as the ball goes out for another Jets corner. Certainly picking up a number of corners tonight. Another in-swinging delivery from the right side this time, and it's met at the near post, out for another corner. Another delivery in the center, this time to the far post, and it's the students do just about enough to get it out of danger, and they look to break forward. And a foul is one in the process. Blanco on the ball, plays it back to where he received it. Fabiano. Woods, back to Wood, forward to Thomas Quilligan on the right side as he cuts inside, left-footed delivery to the back post, which is cleared away. And they pick it up in midfield and go again, this time down the left. That delivery into the center, cleared away by the Jets. The Jets defense doing well so far. And they look to break forward quickly once again. Down the right distance once again. As they put a ball forward, which is a dangerous one, and a ball across the face is cleared away. Out for another corner for the Jets. Bit of a talking to there for Liam Wood by Jake Rose. As in swing and delivery once again, and the keeper nearly clears it, but it's eventually taken care of by the UNSW defense. As the Jets work the ball forward, and it's that was looked like there was too much of physicality in that challenge, and we have our first yellow card to Kyle McSeveny, who fouled Jack Fulton just then. UNSW taking it relatively quickly through Blanco to Sean Woods, who delivers, and it's headed away. Oof. And the Jets break forward down the right again. As they work it inside. Fabiano. Into Quilligan and back to Fabiano, who once again looks out to Woods, who finds Fowler further forward, back to Connor Quilligan, out to Fulton, who tries his luck from range and is saved comfortably by Archbold. McSeveny plays it once again to his centre-back counterpart, and a long ball goes forward in search of Rafty, I believe, on the right. He plays it back, and UNSW do well to get back there through and intercept the attack. As Jets once again in possession. And it's UNSW now down the left. through to Fulton, who can't beat the offside trap. Fulton just taking his time to get back after that call, and seems to be okay now, jogging back as UNSW look to work it out from the back. Samashonga with a long ball forward to Thomas Quilligan. Quilligan finds a free man out left. Works it inside. Blanquet. Back down on the left side as they... Some intricate passing is intercepted by the Jets. It's their turn to have possession. McSeveny. Long ball forward in the direction of Cockle. Intercepted. UNSW now having their turn to take control of field position. Fowler's pass is misplaced and the Jets break forward. Just couldn't get enough power on that effort to trouble Samashonga. As UNSW look to work it down the right. DeBono does well. Plays it through to Luca West. Rafty. UNSW take their turn to break forward again. Jets winning a free kick just inside their half. As we approach the 37th minute of this one. Jets working it down the right. Oh, and it's in. Jets finding their goal through Oliver Cockle, who's in quite the scoring streak. The first time finish inside the box, making its way past Samashonga. 3-0. It's been a dream half from the Jets, this one. Prior to this one, UNSW had only conceded on 15 occasions, so this is quite the turn of events here as we restart once again through UNSW. It's to Samashonga, who launches it forward for Quilligan, who heads it on. And it's out for a goal kick. Of course, there's action to come in League One tonight with 4 fixtures after this one. Hills United play Northern Tigers at 7 p.m. In fact, all these games are at 7 p.m. Inter Lions play Canterbury Bankstown. As Jets break forward, we'll break into that for a second. And back to it. Mounties Wanderers play Bonnyrigg White Eagles in an important clash at the bottom of the table. And SD Raiders play MacArthur Rams. As the Raiders look to repeat their cup heroics. All kicking off at 7 p.m. And of course you can read the round review, which should be out tomorrow night, pending the writer getting it out on time. That may be me. And the preview on Tuesday, well, Wednesday, yeah, comes out Wednesday. As UNSW work it across the back line, back to Fabiano. As he works it. A long ball should be intercepted by Archbold, and it is cleared into touch. Archbold under a bit of pressure clearing it. And UNSW through Quilligan and Woods working it down the right. Floater ball towards Fulton is intercepted as they pick up the ball in left back position. On the far side, excuse the lack of clarity on the players on that far side. It is a fair distance away as UNSW work it across the back line. Fabiano out to Woods. Ball into the centre is intercepted once again. Jets doing quite well to intercept those balls, particularly from the right. As we have a Jets break forward and they hit the post. De Bono is saved. A big save in the context of this one, if UNSW are to have any hope. As the Jets once again look to break forward. Local. It's worked out to the left wing. And Jets once again proving too strong in the back line for UNSW to make an inroad. Have a UNSW flare just inside their own half, just in front of the dugouts. This goes back to Samashunga. Fulton heads on. Good challenge there from the Jets defender. There's a throw-in in an advanced position on the left wing for UNSW. UNSW race cycle possession, win a free kick. about 10 metres into the attacking half there. Quilligan with a free kick is floated in and well claimed by Archibald. It's his turn to release an attack down the right. And the ball makes its way through to Samashonga. William Mack with the ball forward. Fabiano. Through to Quilligan. Out with a crossfield ball to that left wing. Quilligan Connor this time. Now out to the left. Quilligan. So Thomas Quilligan, who just can't get enough power on his header. Another decent save from Archibald. That one was pretty... bit easier for him to take. As he launches the ball forward and UNSW come again. Blanco out to the left. As they try to find space for a shot. Quilligan recycled. To Thomas Quilligan, and they just can't find enough space to cause an inroad there. Woods on the right, taking it into the area. Wood with the ball in, and it's an offside flag, which stymies their attack. We enter first half injury time. And there's the halftime whistle. It's quite the performance from Newcastle Jets to take control of this one. Ethan DeBono opening the scoring, and the Jets going on to take a 3-0 lead heading into the break. We'll take a short 10-minute break and then we'll be back for the second half. And welcome back to the League One men's match of the round between UNSW and Newcastle Jets. It was fairly one-sided in the first half from a Jets perspective, and keen to see how the host UNSW respond. Of course, they're coming into this in second position, so you would expect some firepower there. As we get the second half underway. If you missed the first half, we'll quickly sum it up. Ethan De Bono gave the Jets a lead, and his goal was quickly followed by a Yanni Rafty goal 2 minutes later. And to put the icing on the cake, if you like, Oliver Cockle made it 3 with a few minutes to go in the first half. As the Jets have a throw-in and about halfway on the far side. I believe there were no changes at halftime, having a quick scan across the field. So the starting lineups untacked. We'll go through them in a minute when we have the chance. There's UNSW throw halfway, well, a third into the field, if you like, in their defensive half. As they launch a fairly long throw down the line, and they quickly pick it up and move it out left to Vinci inside to Fowler, who, again, under heavy pressure in the midfield as they play it back to Fabiano, who launches that crossfield ball we've seen so much today. And they work it out to the left to Vinci again, who works it inside. Quilligan. Out to the right. And Jets do really well to close them down, and they go forward through West. Plays it out to the left. Forward again. Does well to take on his man and thrust in the center, and it's 4-0 to the Jets. And I believe it's Cockle once again with the goal. Yeah. Oliver Cockle with his second on the night as they take a 4-0 lead in the 48th minute. Definitely not the start UNSW wanted to the second half. Some nice work by the byline from the Jets attack before the ball into a position where you really can't miss from close range. And a familiar sight to us all, UNSW are kicking off again. And they work the ball out to Vinci once again. Cross to Madison, cross to Fabiano, who puts it down the right wing with a long ball. Bit of a wrestling match occurs in midfield before a yellow card is shown. I believe that's the Bono who got the yellow card there. There's an attacking half free kick for UNSW on the right side. Ball is floated in from deep, and Archbold punches away, falls to the UNSW attacker whose shot goes over the bar, but it wouldn't count anyway because there was a foul adjudged in the lead-up. Archbold taking his time. It's probably all right of 4-0 up. Sending his defense forward, so he's going to launch it long. Throw in on the right side for the Jets as they look hungry for more goals. West forward to De Bono's direction, intercepted. An ambitious poked effort there from Cockle. The confidence 2 goals brings, I guess. Of course, there was a fixture in this league earlier today in which, as we intercept that train of thought, and UNSW have their first in the night, and it's through Thomas Quilligan. Bit of a mistake from the Jets, and Quilligan applies the pressure and applies a finish on the end of it for his 6th goal of the season so far. Now 4-1 in the game. Well, we kind of promised plenty of goals in this one, and we've got 5 in the space of 52 minutes. Though 4 of them came for the Jets, so not quite in it yet, UNSW. But another goal will change that as Fulton heads it forward to Quilligan, whose pass inside is claimed by the keeper. Archbold. Jets going forward. And what's again looking dangerous in attack. Rafty plays it back. And they find a muddle free on the right. He's crossing to the centre, headed away by students who can't quite keep it in play. Anyway, back to my thought earlier. Rydalme did get the better of Hakoa in an earlier fixture this afternoon, prevailing 3-1 at Hensley Athletic, which is maybe a couple of kilometres away from here. It's the Jets win an attacking free kick on the left wing. Muddle once again to take. He's in swinging delivery, finding a player who nearly got enough of it in the near post before it's cleared away for De Bono to pick up. And he tries to cut the ball back, and it's cleared. And the students eventually get it clear through Quilligan, who plays it outright. They take the ball forward, looking pretty dangerous. As they now are forced into recycling the ball. Fabiano, Madison, nearly makes its way out to Vinci, but the ball was cleared, and Samashongo launches it forward. But Jets once again win possession. Something they've done so well tonight in the defense and midfield. Samashonga under pressure with a long ball forward. And West picks it up for the Jets. And UNSW have a throw in their defensive half on the right. Throws it back to Fabiano. To Madison. To Vinci. She plays it across to the right wing. Fabiano. Fabiano again. Madison has it now. Fabiano. Out to the right, which Connor out. Quilligan out to Vinci, who shoots wide past the net post. Dangerous ball down the line for the Jets to De Bono. His cross is intercepted by Samushonga comfortably in the middle. Blanco plays it forward to Woods. Samushonga plays it forward. Woods picks it up. Eventually makes its way to Fulton. Woods with a cross blocked. A low cross blocked. Does UNSW have a corner? Certainly seen plenty of corners to our left tonight. The corner is cleared away at the near post. Some good hold-up work and attack from the Jets. Jets. UNSW through Quilligan. He plays it out right to his brother, I believe, out there, Connor. Blanco with a dangerous delivery to the back post, and it's cleared away initially, and then the keeper claims it Archibald. Samushonga forward to Madison. Out to Woods. Quilligan took Fowler. Blanco. Fabiano now on the ball. Plays it out to the right. Again, Woods cutting inside. Plays it back to Fabiano. Crossfield ball. eventually makes its way to Quilligan. No, Fulton was in an offside position. As we see our first substitute of the evening, I believe that's believe that's Luca West coming off, and once the player turns around, we can inform you who came on. I believe it could be Roman Canossa who's come on at centre back. As UNSW launched the ball forward. Connor Quilligan plays it forward. Fulton can't control it before Jets defence claims. And they now play it forward, and it's 2-on-2 in attack. And it's a great challenge from Fabiano to deny them the chance of a shot on goal. As we pass the hour mark now. If we just go, we'll go through substitutions after this corner, as it's taken by Muddle and Swinger. And it was cleared away. The shot on the end of it from the Jets is blocked. Now UNSW break down the left. So we see Sean Woods play a ball across to Fulton, which is intercepted. And the Jets have possession. We should take you through the other options on the Jets bench. We've got Jordan Bayless, who's the reserve keeper. We've also got Archie Bridson, Kai Thompson in number 12, 15 Lucas Johnson, and 16 Cooper Vimpani. And UNSW break it down the right. Cross is claimed by the keeper after a deflection or two. For UNSW, there's number 9, Kevin Lopez, number 17, Jordan Morfides, Casillas Flavel, 21, I believe, is the replacement goalkeeper. Then you've got Caden Sharpley, 22, 23, Angus Smart, and 25, Gil Duffy. As UNSW have position through Fabiano out to Vinci, who's got Quilligan for company. And the Jets defender shows good physicality to fend off Quilligan before winning the goal kick. Archibald launches the ball forward for the Jets. Eck forward for... And now UNSW have possession. And now Jets have possession as they win a free kick. And I believe we're going to see another yellow card here. For Liam Wood, I believe, for UNSW. Jets now have a free kick and launch it long, but Samashonga should collect comfortably, and he does. They launched the ball forward. And it's gone from coast to coast with Archbold now having possession. 70. Plays it forward. Down the left, and UNSW win possession. A foul there. And UNSW free kick, and now in half. Madison. Launch forward in the direction of Connor Quilligan. Connor Quilligan, of course, has won the Player of the Year in this division before, and in futsal, he's played for Mascot Vipers. Which, if you know Mascot Vipers, there's plenty of Quilligan DNA in them. As the Jets break forward. But no, doing well down the right part of the wing before it goes out for a goal kick. As we have a double substitute for UNSW. We have Vinci and struggling to see the name on the far side, but we've got more feedies on the field now, and I suggest we have Kevin Lopez coming on. Lopez with 6 goals this season. We nearly get a touch in the stand from a Samashonga clearance, who just beat Rafty to the ball for the Jets attacking. Very much looks like UNSW have changed their system chasing the game, so I could have been a bit presumptuous subbing Kevin Lopez on. But more feedies is definitely on the park as they look to attack down the right. Cross to the back post. Fulton controls it well. Out to more feedies. To foul on the edge of the area. To Gil Duffy, who definitely did come on as a substitute. So more feedies and Duffy are the subs who came on the pitch. As it's a well-earned break for Oliver Cockle and I want to say Ethan De Bono on the left wing. As coming onto the pitch for them is we'll leave that with me for a second while we figure it out. It's out for Jets goal kick. Cooper Vimpani came on the pitch just then, and I'll get back to you on the second name who came on. As the Jets work it out from the back once again. It's a UNSW throw with a bit of urgency in it as they chase the game. Fulton contest there. Morphides looks to run onto it, but very good covering challenge from McSeveny. Morphides. Back to Fulton. Back to Morphides. To Quilligan. Inside shot blocked. And UNSW surrender possession with Jets breaking forward. As Samuel Shonga under pressure finds his player further forward. Morphides picking up, moving it up to Fulton, further up the pitch. His crossfield ball is successful in finding a teammate. Now to Morphides on this near side. Fabiano. Floating ball at the back post where Woods picks it up. Jets defense doing really well to work the ball out of their danger zone as they win a throw-in on the right side. Well, camera side. That ball headed on, finds its way through to Bertoncello. Samashonga launches it forward down the left once again. And it's a throw-in for Quilligan. Back to Madison. Samashonga. Out to the right flank this time. Woods can't get past his marker and the Jets break forward. So another ball goes to the stands and UNSW look to take a quick throw. They do. Duffy. Lunging challenger for UNSW. And I believe we could see another yellow card here. As it's a Jets free kick, just inside their own half. we enter the final 15 minutes or so, we might as well give some other streams a plug. Across the Football New South Wales YouTube channel, we've got Wolves v Olympic, which kicks off around now, actually, at 7 p.m. Of course, Wollongong Wolves knocked out by SD Raiders in the Australia Cup. We've got Blacktown City against Central Coast Mariners. Blacktown City, another side who got knocked out in the Australia Cup by SD Raiders. And to complete that train of thought, as we just break into that as Jets win a free kick in a dangerous position. Fabiano now, the player to see yellow. I'll complete my train of thought as we await this free kick. We've got Marconi against Rockdale tomorrow. And Rockdale as well lost to SD Raiders in the Australia Cup. And Sydney United against Manly. 3 p.m. tomorrow, with Manly losing to Hills United in the Australia Cup. And of course our cousins in League One Women's, which I believe our camera person here, Rob, will be at filming for you, involves St George FC against Marconi Stallions. I believe also Eric Suviano will be behind the mic for that one. Eric also taking my assignment at the Arctic Circle tonight. As the free kick is fired into the wall and it's out for Jets corner. Well, I should clarify my usual assignment tonight. Jake Rowe has something to sort out in the middle before this corner comes in. And it is floated in, and Salmon Strong under pressure palms it out. And UNSW get it clear eventually. Fulton works the ball out to the right wing. Bit of a struggle to maintain possession, and so it proves Jets now have the ball. And a free kick in their own half on the far side. Archbold launches it forward, and flick on header is claimed by Samushonga, who himself launches it forward. Woods has a pass deflected out for a corner for UNSW as they are running out of time with just over 10 minutes remaining. Down 4-1. There's contested corner and Jets get it clear. Bit of a wrestle for possession on that far side before UNSW eventually clear it out. Fowler out to Madison. To Fulton. To Madison. To Fabiano. to Fowler. Quilligan. Fabiano. To Fowler. More Fijis on the left wing. Using those tricky feet of his. Eventually gets possession back. Fowler. Duffy shot blocked as Fabiano retrieves possession. And works it out to right back. Madison. Fabiano. Fowler. Fabiano once again. Fowler. Through ball is perfectly weighted. Woods runs onto it, takes it around the keeper, but the keeper does Archibald just enough to deny Woods. As Jets break forward. This time through Rafty going it alone, but it eventually goes out for a goal kick. It is worth mentioning the composition of the Jets bench tonight. A couple of players now on the pitch is rather youthful, as you would expect, I guess, from an academy, but Damien Zane opting to blood a few youngsters as the season progresses. As Madison picks up the ball. And a loose pass sees Jets have a throw-in in their attacking half. As UNSW have a throw-in there in half now. So it's thrown forward to Fulton, who's having to withstand plenty of pressure before it goes out for Jets. Throw on this near side. We've got a couple of subs for UNSW once again. Fulton and Fabiano off. Gonna Angus Martin, and I assume that's Caden Sharpley coming onto the pitch as well. If you're familiar with the Sharpley name, that is the son of her co-coach, Craig Sharpley. That's if I'm correct in my player ID there. UNSW in possession again. More feedies inside. Quilligan plays it back. They work it down the right flank. Woods. Under heavy pressure there. Yeah, Martin forced off the ball. There's Jets now break forward and a foul as they win a free kick. Next 70. Searching ball across field is out for a goal kick. The Jets next face Hills United in our match of the round next weekend at Valentine Sports Park. You'll catch that one at 7 p.m. on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel, the same way you find this. And UNSW next face Mount East Wanderers. Not an easy ask at this time of the season, as Mounties will be desperate for results. So we have Connor Quilligan putting a ball forward, which is claimed by Archibald. Looks like we're going to have another couple of substitutions for the Jets in these final 5 minutes. As they break forward. And oof, Rafty nearly grabbed the second goal for his account. His shot going just wide right. As we see those substitutions taking place. Damien Zane clearing out his bench this evening. Kai Thompson, one of the players to come on just then. As Jets win a free kick in the attacking half. They look to see this one out. Angus Martin with the ball there. To Fowler. Connor Quilligan. And Duffy's ball out to Woods. Eventually makes its way to the attacker before it got forced out for goal kick. As there was another game taking place this afternoon, 15 minutes before this one, we can bring you a full-time score from Jensen Park, where Bulls FC Academy took out a 2-1 win over Bankstown City, which could see them into first as the live table sits. Couple of throw-ins going the Jets' way. On this near side. There's Jets holding possession in the attacking third. Doing a really good job of seeing this out. The ball is on the far side now with the Jets breaking forward. Forward to Archie Bryson, who loses the ball. And Jets have an attacking throw in their attacking third. To the byline, cross, and a touch flick on is met by UNSW clearance. As they, got to say, the wind is pretty much out of their sails as we approach the end of the regulation 90. Both teams probably pretty content to see the scoreline out. Fowler. As we enter added time. Archbold claims long ball forward and shows good touch before he just wastes a little more time. Finally picking the ball up. Jets working it down that far side. As they work the ball forward, Samashonga taking up the scraps deep in his own half. Samashonga picks up the ball in his own box once again. Madison. Plays it forward to Duffy. Blanco. Down the right wing, the ball was currently, and Newcastle doing a good job to crowd that midfield. As it eventually goes out for the UNSW goal kick. Jake Rose with just a bit of sorting out to do between the two sides. His Jets seem in no particular hurry to get this back underway. Just a reminder that you can catch our round review and preview for League 1 men's, League 2 men's and League 1 women's on the Football New South Wales League's Facebook page. Jets working it forward once again. But UNSW just doing enough to Madison plays it forward in hope more than anything. Jed still with it well. Out to Connor Quilligan on this left-hand side. Lovely ball and headed by Martin onto the post. As Jake Rose calls time in this one. UNSW with a confident victory here at the Village Green. So, Newcastle Jets with a confident victory over UNSW at the Village Green. Ethan DeBono opened the scoring in the first half, around the 20th minute, followed by a James Rafty goal shortly after. And Oliver Cockle grabbed a brace after that. And UNSW did manage a consolation in the second half, but it wasn't enough. I've been Justin Smith, and we'll catch you for more football in New South Wales League One men's action next weekend.